What's up, YouTube? This is DeAndre Branch, and on today's show, I'm going to pick who I think will win the World Series in baseball. The two wild card teams in the American League are the Yankees and the Twins, and it's a one-game playoff. I picked the Yankees to win. They're a more older team, have a few more veterans than the Twins do. The Twins are relatively young, don't have a lot of players on their team that have ever played in the playoffs. So I think the Yankees get the edge, and Luis Severino will be on the mound for the Yankees, and I think he'll shut down the Twins. In the National League, the Rockies play the Diamondbacks, and I think the Diamondbacks will win this game. The Diamondbacks have been hot for pretty much the whole second half. The Rockies have been very up and down, but still holding on to the second wild card, in which they clinched on yesterday. But I picked the Diamondbacks. JD Martinez is just extremely hot. Paul Goldschmidt is a stud, and I think they'll get the win. So by me picking the Yankees to beat the Twins, that would mean the Yankees would have to play the Indians in the division series. And I picked the Indians over the Yankees. In my opinion, the Indians are the best team in the American League. And the Yankees are a young team still. But they did enough to get by the Twins, in my opinion. But they're not going to beat the Indians in a series. I don't see it. The next series in the ALDS would be the Red Sox and the Astros. And I picked the Astros over the Red Sox. The Astros starting pitching has been mediocre to me all season besides Chris Sale. And the Astros have a ton of pitchers they can put on the mound. It don't matter who they put on the mound. It just seemed like they found a way to win the game. And they have a very strong bullpen. And they have great hitters in their lineup, led by Altuve and George Springer. I picked the Astros to beat the Red Sox. And the Astros will be facing the Indians. And I picked the Indians to beat the Astros to get back to the World Series for the second year in a row. And I think it will go 7 games, but the Indians will find a way to win game 7 because the experience will kick in, and I feel like they want it more. And they have a chip on their shoulder from losing last year, letting the Cubs come back and beat them after being up 3 games to 1. So in the National League, by me picking the Diamondbacks to beat the Rockies in the wild card round, that means the Diamondbacks will have to play the Dodgers. And I picked the Diamondbacks to beat the Dodgers to get to the NLCS because I feel like the Dodgers never show up in the playoffs. And one of the reasons of that is because Clayton Kershaw always finds a way to not pitch as good as he does in the regular season. And I think that trend is going to continue, and the Diamondbacks will find a way to win 4 games over the Dodgers. And the other NLDS series, it would be the Cubs playing the Nationals. And I picked the Cubs to beat the Nationals. I don't think the series is going to be close. The Nationals, just like the Dodgers, always finds the way to not play as well in the playoffs. And I think that trend is going to continue. And the Cubs would be playing the Diamondbacks in the NLCS. I picked the Cubs to beat the Diamondbacks to get to the World Series for the 2nd straight season in a row. But this time, I think the Indians will find a way to not let the Cubs come back and beat them. I think the Indians will win the World Series. But I also think this will definitely go 7 games still. I think the World Series MVP will be Francisco Lindor. This concludes my show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. Be out.